calling in. We may get all kind of things going on. You never know what's going to happen when the Bass Guy Show goes live right here on Concert Window. Be sure to tip those waitresses. Yes, indeed. Yo, let's give it up for Bass Guy.
Let's stay in touch and not lose that contact, because it's good contact. It's important. Because right now I'm going to go on living in another format. This guy loves you. No fear. This guy.
That's okay though, because we're underwater and these things happen during Aquarium Week. It's completely normal. As you can see, we're submerged here in Studio Land and we're just jamming without a plan. Thank you for your support and your contribution. D Divine, I'll be shipping you off through the electronic internets, your download. Thank you very much. Let's, thank you, Techmanac, for sharing. That's another way of helping and supporting Enlightenment Industries, is by sharing on your Twitter or whatever that you use. Hello, Piece of Pie. Hope you're well. Clap for humps, or humps for claps. Thank you very much. Gajan, Techmanac. How is everybody doing? Sloppy tweeted this like 1,000 times. Sloppy, you own this company. Behave. Back to the bad corner for you. That's okay though. We like controversy. What note is this? The first person to guess this note wins 1 million internet points. See, this show is interactive. We're interacting. C, no. G, no. Techmanac, A, you got that right. Techmanac, you win 1 million points. T, bros, look, all the musicians get it right. That's, A. Now, once upon a time, Bass Guy was a teacher. Even in Poland, I was a native language speaker. I taught English. So after about 10 years of Poland being in crisis because someone taught them English improperly, they've now restored their faith in the English language, and they have a new teacher. But I used to speak Polish a little bit. I used to live in Poland. I was a teacher there. And then when I moved to Scotland, after many years of playing bass before the incident, I taught at university and colleges. College in the UK is not like colleges in America or Canada. College is like a passing school between, high school and university for 2 years. But in Great Britain, college is kind of like the first 2 years of university, basically. I think it's something like that. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I used to teach at university and college in Glasgow and Perthshire. And even in South Africa, I taught at a music school there. And I would always teach my students that when you wake up in the morning, you should, before you go to your instrument, you should sing. If you play guitar, for example, you should sing the note E. Duh. Okay, and the more, whoa, there goes the Howard fish. Oh, we just missed the Howard fish. There's the beach fish, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, the beach fish. The beach fish is the yellow one, the very elusive beach fish. Trenholm, what happened to my stills? You've messed everything up. That's not a beach fish. That's, I don't know what that is. This is the beach fish here, which is the long-horned cowfish. Because he's stupid. He looks stupid, so he kind of resembles Bass Guy. The Howard fish is like a big, thick, very, very skinny but wide, with beautiful fluorescent pink-purple edges. We are identifying the list. So where was I? Yeah, music school. If you can sing the note E every morning, or just pick a note that you like and then sing it as soon as you wake up, you will develop perfect pitch, because from that one note you can... There's the Howard fish. Damn it. There's the Howard fish. That's called the Frischer fish. Tekmanak. His name is Howard Frischer. You are watching the Bass Guy Show. I don't know what I'm going to do next, so we're going to go to commercial break, and I'll figure it out. D Divine, no tape. He's got mud stuck to him as well. Chuck Faustine on the wall. Hello, Chuck is saying fishy fish. Oh fishy fish, oh fishy fish. I wish I had a fishy fish. And this is why Bass Guy shouldn't drink coffee before the show. I had no coffee for 2 or 3 weeks, and now when I drink a coffee, I get pretty high and I'm like tripping balls. So thank you for watching the Bass Guy Show. We're going to go to some trippy music now for the fish. Please stand by. Music recorded all over the world. Scotland, Africa, France.
Coming up next, right here live on the internet.
Bass Sky Show, broadcasting to you live on Concert Window. We're totally lagging behind. I don't know why. I'm confused and I like it. Hope everybody's well. Look at the fish, they're freaking out. It must be feeding time or something. Yep. Look at there, there's the feeding stick. Should we call them on the telephone? Let's call them. Let's ask them what they're doing. What are they doing? Look, they've got a grabber. They have a grabber, just like Bass Guy. That's how I feed the birds, with the grabber. Maybe they're trying to catch some of the fish or something? Oh, we have a streaming problem. Don't cross streams. They got that reaching for the stick. So I'm going to try and keep my face off cam because 1, 2, 3, wait, 4. Yeah, we're off time a little bit. We're going to see if we can reload the stream. There's a little song called Weather Storm by Massive Attack. I like what John Lennon said. Everybody owns music. It's just the publishers who think they own it, but it belongs to everybody. So let's go back to the fish here. It looks like we're having a feeding frenzy of some sorts. I'm going to have to call the fish people and see what's up with them. Let's give them a call and see what happens. Oh, we've lost the stream again. We've got streaming issues. Maybe if I set it to a lower resolution, I'll set it to 240 and see if that helps. Okay, so we're going to call the Aquarium of the Pacific. Let's see how this goes.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach. Para asistencia en español, oprima el 7. Our automated phone system is an easy way to find out more information about the aquarium or to reach any of our departments or staff. For information about upcoming events and lectures at the aquarium, you can press 6. If you are
just press 0 and go right in. We're going in. Turn down my end. So.
Let me log on so we can be looking at the same thing.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it's quite likely that they're feeding them right now.
Okay.
And,
so the question
they need to target feed.
What's that, Dave?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I've got a bit of a delay on the phone because I'm calling you through Skype because I'm calling long distance.
Oh yeah, no worries.
So yeah, the question was like, do fish sleep, and do they sleep with their eyes open?
Yeah, it's sort of hard because you have to define sleep, right? And not all animals sleep in the same manner. So it kind of depends on how you define sleep. So if you define sleep in the way that humans sleep, then fish don't sleep. But if you define sleep as a time of decreased brain activity and less activity, then certainly fish do sleep. So fish sleep is called something different. It's called torpor. It's not necessarily called sleep by scientists, and it's a period of restfulness. And in that exhibit, which is not coming up on my computer right now, but in that exhibit in particular, what will happen is that the fish will go at night into hiding. They'll actually find cracks and crevices in the exhibitry, and they'll kind of tuck themselves away. And this is what they would do on a reef as well. So they'd get themselves out of the water column, and they would find a place to hide for the night so they wouldn't be eaten up by nocturnal predators, then come back out in the day.
Oh, that's awesome. So another question I had was, what do the, like, I've lost the stream as well. It comes. Oh, there we go. We got it back now. I can see a grabber in there. What's happening with the grabber? What is that all about?
Yeah, so they if they need to target feed a fish, so some fish are fed by scatter feed. You can just throw the food in, and all the fish will go at it, and they'll find what they need to find to eat. Other fish are a little bit less aggressive, maybe, or maybe they have a very specific food requirement. So you have to target feed them. What they'll do is they'll take the grabber and they'll allow them to direct food directly to a specific fish. They'll also, from time to time, what they'll do is use the grabber because the fish they're trying to feed you might not want your hands in there when they were feeding them. So when we feed our sharks and other things like that, they'll use the grabber so you can stay away from their teeth.
Okay. And the longhorn cowfish, does that guy eat? Does that guy eat a lot? Is it male or female? Is it both? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, no, I have no idea if it's male or female. I actually don't know if you can tell the difference between a male and female in cowfish. Certainly they can tell the difference. But do they eat a lot? Probably not. Fish typically eat about 3% of their body weight in food. They're typically cold-blooded, so they really don't have to eat a lot.
Another question I had, I wrote some of these down, was do the wrasse slam its prey onto the rocks? I heard that.
Yeah, so I guess it depends. I've never seen that happen. For a bigger wrasse eating bigger food, I wouldn't doubt that it could happen. But for the fish that you see in this exhibit, they're really going to be picking at much smaller prey, so they probably won't be doing that. So it's not a universal characteristic of wrasses, but maybe a few of the larger fish may in fact do that.
Okay. And if someone wanted to like start having an aquarium in their house with tropical fish, it's pretty complicated, I hear. You have to have the right temperature and everything, or the fish can die. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, you want to read up on it for sure. So if you're going to keep saltwater tropical fishes, there are more sensitive fishes and more hardy fishes. Fortunately, damsel fishes, which include clownfish, are among the more hardy fishes. And clownfish in particular are not caught out of the wild, but are largely bred. So they're a pretty good starter fish to begin with. And I think for me the biggest and most difficult part of keeping a saltwater tank is the fact that it's saltwater. So anytime you want to do a water change, you're going to have to mix the salt. It adds an extra step. So if you have freshwater fish, you can typically just use your tap water, treat it, do a water change, help the fish have clean water, and it's just one step easier. Once you add a saltwater fish tank, you need to obviously put salt water back in, which usually means you have to mix in new water and mix new salt, and then you have to make sure that the salt is the right consistency. It just adds a few steps. So the biggest challenge in keeping saltwater fish is, do you have the discipline and to maintain the regime of water changes that you would need, which is 25% once every 2 weeks.
Okay. Wow. So I'm losing the stream a little bit, but it's coming back now and again. I've been watching it all week, and they're so colorful, the fish. Is it Dave I'm speaking to? Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Why are they so colorful, Dave? Is that part of the competition of survival, or to attract the opposite sex, or?
So I think the answer is yes. The colorfulness of these fish is communication. So they're talking to each other, but what they're saying depends on the fish. So some fish are colorful because they're displaying that they're venomous or poisonous or something like that. The Anthias you see are actually displaying to one another. Anthias live, they're sort of this orange color, right, you see in the exhibit, but in the reef environment itself, they might be living below 30 feet, and at that depth, that orange color really turns to brown. So they're much more cryptic when they're seen in their normal environment, in their normal depth. But the males of that species will have some colorations that really stand out.
Okay.
And so they're certainly displaying. So you can see, as the streams back up for me too, that some of them are sort of the orange color. Those are the females. And those purple ones that you see are the ones that have a little more purple color to them, a little more flamboyant. Those are the males.
Okay. So it's kind of like birds. The birds are usually more colorful, are the males.
Yeah, it's just like that. But it depends on the species.
The peacock effect. So thank you for your time, Dave. I feel like I'm taking up too much of your time. I'm sure you have work to do or whatever, so you've more than answered my questions.
I certainly do have work, but happy to answer your questions.
Thank you very much,
Okay, continue to enjoy our live streams.
I will do. Take care, Dave.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Dave. The people at this aquarium are awesome. Last time we called, they were also very helpful. You've learned all about the fishes on Aquarium Week. Wow, it's hot in here today. The sun's shining through, the equipment's warming up. So, you've just learned about fish. I hope you enjoyed that. You've been watching the Base Guy Show. We have 15 minutes left. So, you've gotten yourself educated. You know that the more colorful fish are the male fish, because males are always showing off, like they do on their guitars or whatever, trying to attract the opposite sex. Sometimes it's okay to say sex. It's the context in which words are used. Let's just take a break and watch the fish. Oh yeah, I gotta put the screen up for you. Sorry. So Ryan is saying, BG, you should call and talk to HR one day and thank them for having such knowledgeable staff. We will. We should send them a gift. I need new strings for my guitar, says Techmanac. Talking Ape is saying, whoever thought the show would go here. Tell us about your albums on Bandcamp. You want to know about my albums on Bandcamp? Well, let's watch the fish while I tell you about my albums on Bandcamp. Trenholm, can you cue up the... can you put the left digit transition on 7 and load up transition B12? So here's a new album on concertwindow.com/bass guy. Hello, fishy. There's the Howard fish, the Fisher fish. So you can see down here, this is a brand new little album called Shundai, and it's covers and stuff, illegal covers you can go down and listen to. That's one of the new albums. We also have another little compilation album available called Chilled Bass Guy. That's Bass Guy on Ice. And you can listen to relaxing Chilled Bass Guy collection of songs from over the last 17 years on jackcasey.bandcamp.com as you watch the fishes. And we also have another new album called Ionian Sea, which is based on the Ionian Sea in Greece. Ionian is also the first mode of the major scale modes, Ionian, which means home in Greece. And they use it to begin the major scale, basically. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, in the key of C. Ionian C. Get it? C, E, A, but also in the key of C. And I think I'll play that song for you right now, Ionian Sea. I'm going to play you the title track off of this album right now. And if you like it, you can go to bandcamp.com, jackcasey.bandcamp.com, and you can listen to it. So there you go, Gajen. Gajen asked me to explain that, so you've just gotten explained. So there you go. jackcasey.bandcamp.com. Show the Dog CD, okay? So the Dog CD is actually a picture of the Ionian Sea. Trenholm, can you turn down the music and tell Larry to get back in the office, please? I took that photograph in Greece in 2002, I think it was. And as you could see there, there's a little doggy on the beach. That's just a stray dog. There's a lot of cats in Greece. And I thought it was a really cool album-looking cover picture, photograph. I like how it's got kind of red, orange, overexposedness to it. Makes it look like it's from the 70s. So the Shundai are what Dr. Numstead has talked about is the opposite of the Shaka. And the Shundai are the evil, bad spirits, the negativity in our lives. And sometimes music is a good place to put that negativity, because negativity is natural. It's yin and yang, not yang and yang or yin and yin. So this album is a collection of, like, you know, I lost my house and my job and my woman and everything sucks and I got the blues and country songs, and so that's called Shundai. There you go. We're going to do Ionian Sea now from the, all the album covers I took the photographs myself. Trying to keep it original, except for I cover the songs. So we'll be right back after this short commercial break.
And offer all of your favorites from Sam and Dave.
What? I'm coming. Just a second. Spatula. I spelled Shundai wrong. Oh well. Did I spell it wrong? God damn it. Shundai.
The following events are what happened inside the brain of a man that fell asleep by the side of the water on a sunny summer day. Now available online. The Bass Guy Show album and Audio Dreams, a digital download drama. The Bass Guy album features funny fake adverts made by the hashtag Bass Gang, wacky adverts by Up a Ladder Guy, Larry the producer.
Oops,
Dr.
AI.
Nair Mumstead.
Oh well, I spelled it
and
wrong.
many others.
I do everything wrong, don't worry about it.
The best of Bass Guy Music Collection with a super wide variety of musical styles. So blast off into out with the Bass Guy Show album. Also now available online, Audio Dreams, a 14-hour-long audio drama taken from the very first ever Bass Guy shows. Not available anywhere else.
You want to fight? You want to step
Featuring
outside?
Dr. Nair Mumstead,
I'm here. I'm back.
Velcro, Future and Satan Loves.
Oh man, I love being so awesome.
Listen to their insanely far-out, over-the-top adventures and tales of trials and tribulations over hundreds of hours of complete confusion. Packed and peppered. Packed full of fake adverts and useless information. Available now.
Okay, I got everything wrong.
Download drama.
Oh well.
Audio Dreams.
Audio Dreams, yeah baby.
www.jackcasey.bandcamp.com. Yeah, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You, Dr. Nair Mumstead, you dick. Shaka.
Man belongs to the
Hello, son. just done watched the bass guy show the gun on the thing on the computer. I like olives. You've just watched the bass guy show. Thank you everybody for watching. It's been fun. It's been a pleasure. It's been a privilege. We don't need to... I want everyone to go to the toilet now and pee. We're all going to pee together in harmony. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sand Monster. Thank you, Talking Ape. Thank you, Techmanac Howard. Thank you, Sloppy. Thank you, my son, Kurt. Thank you, Bro Tomalosh. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, everybody on the wall. I'm strolling you all. Gajen. Chris. Wait a minute. Did I miss a call? Sorry if I missed a call. Let me see. I don't think I missed a call. I think I was just away having fun. That's the Bass Guy Show. I'm out of breath. That was a song called Ionian Sea. I recorded that about 12 years ago. And it was about a time where I got lost on a paddle boat after drinking for 3 days straight. And I paddled out about 5 miles out with some friends, and we got lost. We almost had to get rescued, but we made our way back and we got sunburnt. And that was the actual beach that it was taken on that you can see right there. So that's the actual beach. And that's an album called Shundai, but the album I'm talking about, one second, is this one. And it's called Ionian Sea. And it's available for free streaming on jackcasey.bandcamp.com. Everybody have yourself a good day. Happy Hump Wednesday. We're all here together, humping together in unison. You've just done Watch the Bass Guy Show. Thank you for your time and your effort and your contribution. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. And we'll see you soon.
Be sure to tip those waitresses. Yes, indeed. Yo, let's give it up for Bass Guy.
Wait, I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I don't want to go yet. I still have other stuff I want to do. Man. Being a bass guy is hard. What I do is when I see someone who's really pretty, I stare, I smile, and then I get tired and I put the mirror down. As a joke in my brain. My brain has jokes. The broccoli says, I look like a small tree. The mushroom says, I look like an umbrella. The walnut says, I look like a brain. And the banana says, can we please change the subject? Banana's coming at ya. I didn't trip and fall. I attacked the floor, and I believe I'm winning. Winning. My brain. It thinks stuff. I know that I am stupid, but when I look around me, I feel a lot better. Thanks for watching the Bass Guy Show. This is ridiculous. Eat your broccoli, stay in school, do lots of drugs, drive your car really fast, and, I don't know, do some gin and blow. It's good for you. Thanks a lot. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. See you guys later. I love you. Just joking.
Not lose that contact, because it's good contact. It's important. Because when we're done, we're going to go on living in another format. This guy loves you. No fear. This guy. This guy. Screaming to
Yeah, baby.